Okay.
There you are.
Yeah, here I am.
I guess while you're playing, just add TeamSpeak as another application so you can pipe the sound in.
What do you mean?
So, oh, wait. Yeah, so that we can... Okay, so I am on here. You already did that. The lag is so much that it takes forever for my voice to show up on the stream.
Oh, but so your voice is coming up on the stream though, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
As far as I can tell, it is.
That's gonna be real weird.
Oh, I'm just gonna mute the stream while we're doing it.
But like, I mean, for people, I don't think anyone will be watching the stream, but if someone comes in the stream and hears us talking, like, will they hear my delay? My voice come through in a delay on the stream itself?
We'll be talking at the same time. I wasn't, like, yeah, it'll sound normal. We'll be having a conversation.
On the stream, though?
It's
like,
just, on the stream, we'll be having a conversation. We're chatting in real time right now, and it's going to show up real time on the stream.
No, because of the delay. It's going to be late.
Well, there's not going to be a delay between us.
No, but on the stream, there's going to be, like...
Yeah, but it'll just be the stream delay. It won't be any different. Like what's happening on the screen. If I were to comment, oh, you just ate a berry,
I think
that would be behind, because I'm seeing what you're doing way behind.
Okay.
But when we're talking in real time.
Okay, I think I got you.
And what I'm seeing on the camera is way fucking, like, past. So, when I'm watching your mouth move, I won't see it happening in real time, but when I'm hearing you talk, I'll hear you talking in real time.
Just wish there was a way to keep the audio of the game up in the stream and not on my end.
Yeah.
Cause I turned it way down in Windows, but in the stream, like the actual OBS, I turned it up all the way. So hopefully it's not ear-splittingly loud.
I don't know. Yeah, I can't tell. I'll have to unmute it. It seems pretty normal.
This is good. Well, then my voice is gonna come in real quiet too over the stream. That's another problem. Whatever.
We're still louder than it is.
Yeah, I'll just turn the game audio down.
Which is
again.
fine. Oh my god, I gotta mute you because I'm hearing you talk and it sounds exactly the same. Okay. That's fucking weird. You started talking, but it was you talking like a minute ago. Okay, anyway, yeah. So hopefully Kyle gets on soon. Pull up our list of topics.
I don't know how much I'm gonna have to say since I'm trying to play a video game while I'm doing this at the same time.
I mean, you can just casually play the game. You don't have to be like way into it.
But I want to be way.
But
into
you
it.
don't.
It's Mario World.
You don't talk tons during our podcasts anyway.
I'm gonna sit back at least. No reason to sit forward.
Let's see. All right. All of the no people watching will get an insight into how we do a podcast episode.
I forgot to save my game before I reloaded the emulator, so I have to start over from like halfway through.
Sucks. Oh.
It saved after I did the Switch Palace, but then that was a while ago.
I love that we have Kojima may have officially finally left, and then right after Konami says Kojima's still there. JK on that one.
They're never gonna say he's gone. Unless like years later.
No kidding.
No, he's still here, honestly.
Yeah.
Please buy our
He works
products.
here. I know it says he started another company. Can't wait to get over this fucking cold. How about that Mario, huh?
It's actually invigorating me a little bit.
What's up?
It's actually invigorating me a tiny bit now.
That's good. You're playing something you actually really like.
Yeah.
Super Mario World is great.
Well, for a while I was playing a bunch of shitty games just to see what they were.
Like what? What'd you play after you were doing Ninja Turtles?
I don't remember all of it, but I played the first Back to the Future game, which was god awful. And the second one, which is not any better. The second one actually makes no sense.
Good times.
Because it's like, I don't even know like how to explain like what you do in that game, because like I don't even know. Like it's a platformer, so that I know I can say that much, but like you come in on the
shot web.
you come in on the DeLorean and then you're jumping around and you're jumping on top of enemies and collecting like bottles of ketchup or beer or I don't know. And like
That sounds invigorating.
and then like nuclear like logos, icons, whatever you call them. And like it's nonsensical. Like there's no way to tell where you're going or if you're going the right way or not. So I played that for a while and then said screw it. And then I just started from the very beginning of my list of games and just went through a couple of them just in a row. See if they're any good. None of them were. I played some game that was kind of like a Castlevania 2 clone, but like with RPG elements.
Oh, Castlevania 2. Wasn't that the one that was like completely fucking horrible?
It was the one that was completely different. Where it wasn't a side. Well, I mean, it was a side scroll, but it was more of an RPG. Kind of.
Yeah. It had like nothing to do with the other games.
You collected like Dracula's rib, Dracula's eye.
Oh.
You're like trying to put him back together so you can kill him again, I think. Something like that. I don't remember.
But of course.
Actually, I just realized the mixer is covering this chat window.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Do you not have two monitors?
Not anymore.
Plebe.
I have a 27-inch monitor. I don't need two at the moment.
You always need two. I never realized what I didn't have until I got two monitors, and then there were places that I had to not use two monitors. And I was like, oh my god!
Damn it, Iggy, get in the fucking lava. There you go. I knew you could do it.
All kinds of fun stuff in here. Mass Effect trailer.
Good thing about us recording this podcast is it'll kill an hour and a half, 2 hours, without it being too crazy.
Hmm. There, I admined you.
Then we take a Mario break.
Hal's taking his sweet time. That son of a bitch.
Yeah, what the fuck. He must have heard us making fun of him in that Halo videos, and it's like, fuck those guys.
Damn it, Kyle! Why you let everyone die on top of you?
Giggity. So, was your voice was coming through on the stream as well, right?
Yeah, it was. Let me check again.
I don't think there's really a way for me to not have that happen.
Yeah, I can hear him. It took a while. I hadn't talked in a while. Alright, yeah, we're good.
I don't think I've ever played this.
Definitely gonna talk about Halo. What's this article? Star Wars The Old Republic's new expansion isn't quite Knights of the Republic 3, but it's close. Very close. I call bullshit.
Oh boy. Excuse me. What's with this music?
Whoa, what are you playing now?
Castlevania.
Oh, Castlevania.
Dracula X.
Which console is this on?
Super
It's
Nintendo.
pretty good. Oh, okay.
It
That makes
originally,
sense.
I think it originally only came out in Japan for a long time, and then eventually they released it over here.
Is he gonna walk this slow the whole time?
Probably. It's Castlevania.
Oh my god, there's no run button?
When has there ever been a run button in Castlevania?
I don't remember it being that slow though. It looks like he is walking on a fucking escalator backwards. Game's gonna be a bitch.
This music's kind of funky. Like, it's not what I expected from Castlevania.
Yeah, this sounds like some 80s fucking synth pop.
Give me that money.
What's up?
I said, give me that money. I have to remember not to say things like that when I'm recording. Give me that money. I'm like, what? What's he talking about?
You better give me that money. Ah, that old emulator flicker. I mean, console flicker. Clearly.
Yes.
Oh. Well, you got it.
Guess I have to go all the way back.
This is that kite thing that you grabbed. And you got some delicious chicken. Oh, I see what you mean when you said you had to go all the way back. There's spikes there. I'm fucked.
I got that candle chicken. The world famous Dracula's
At least
candle
I
chicken.
have chicken.
God damn it, Kyle, hurry the fuck up.
For real. It's been 19 minutes.
Skeleton walks like it has to pee.
I just IM'd him. Kyle! Sonic Lost World officially released on PC. Did anyone play that game? That good?
Oh,
What is
shit.
this? About that. Oh snap.
I don't know if I can kill this thing or if I need to keep running. Nope. I need to keep killing it. Ah, that classic Konami pause sound. That jump is fucking hard. Holy shit. Alright, enough of that.
He's getting on now.
Let's see what this game's like.
Kyle! He's shitting. Yep, watching Angry Joe's review of Halo 5. Superman. Next, Superman 64.
No. Oh, cool. Like a dive kick thing. I feel like Superman should be able to jump higher than that. Wow, alright then.
So how you doing, Kyle?
I'm alright. I was sick like a whole week.
Me too. Gave it to me electronically. You bitch.
Oh, you were sick before I was,
I gave it to you.
apparently.
By the way, that's the stream. You're on it.
Oh shit. I'm out.
Fuck this. I'm out. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
But Superman needs your help, Kyle. To destroy the Underworlders.
Broadcaster indicated that the channel is intended for mature audiences. Are
Oh,
you an adult?
I'm sorry, you can't join Kyle. Jax is permanently banned.
I don't have it set that way because I swear a lot and I don't want to get complaints.
I fucking cuss every time I die.
Motherfucker.
Lies. You are not playing Zelda 2.
Yeah,
Not even close.
I've been switching games so much I just not have anything there.
Stop caring.
I was
Why-
saying, that does not look like Link.
You should probably change your title from testing to something else. That maybe someone would wander in here. Change it to like MT plays for the Extra Life charity. Or some kind of shit. Whatever, man.
Playing. Where's like. Can I just have video games?
MT playing video
M
game.
plays games.
MT plays SNES 9X. I mean, his Super Nintendo that he physically owns.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Alright, there, it's updated.
What was their
Dreaming for the kids! And it's still Zelda 2 though.
Yeah,
I changed it to video games. I don't know why I didn't fucking change the damn thing.
He's playing Zelda 2 for the kids!
Twitch thinks that's lazy, and fuck you.
There, now it says I'm not playing anything.
Oh, snap.
If that's how it's gonna be.
He's just rising tide.
You have failed the children.
No games here.
Yeah, I haven't failed the children. I've been doing my part. I've been playing for like fucking 14 hours. Off and on.
Anel says she's gonna help you for that last couple hours.
Yeah, her and Lucy will probably be on around then, I imagine, as well.
I'm immediately going to bed as soon as we're done doing the podcast.
Really, the important thing is that the stream is running. I don't really give a shit what it says or doesn't say.
He's just gonna play episodes of Mega Man for 3 hours while he sleeps.
No, I don't want to get taken down.
A super fighting robot.
Mega Man!
Find something that like the copyright has somehow lapsed on it. Just play like fucking, I don't know, man. Just figure it out. It's fine. Nobody cares.
I played the DuckTales theme earlier.
Ooh.
And then I played a little Rick
Played
Astley.
Power Rangers one.
A little Rick Astley.
Yeah, you cut off my Rangers theme with Rick Astley, you son of a bitch.
Rick Rhodes.
I was like, yeah! The best theme song ever!
Do.
Damn it, MT!
For some reason, like it was in the sidebar on YouTube when I was watching the Power Rangers one. It's like, that's okay.
These
Sure.
don't go together.
That's just silly.
Isn't this great, a Superman game where you never fly? Or
And I-
use powers?
And I can die.
Do you literally only... Is that it?
No, I can dive.
Well,
And I can shoot eye beams.
Probably just took like one of the Ninja Turtle beat 'em up games and reskinned it. Put new sprites
Probably. Or maybe the Superman or the Spider-Man one.
in. Yeah.
Shoot eye beams, but they don't seem to
There's
do
a
any
whole bunch
damage.
of those made by Blizzard. Hey, you do have eye beams.
And then I have whatever this thing is.
I
You'll
actually
see it
like
in
the
about 30
Spider-Man
seconds.
ones.
I liked it. I
Those
played
were
them.
fun.
I mean,
What
of
was it?
course, I played them on Webhead.
Maximum Carnage and the other one's
Yeah.
Separation Anxiety.
Separation anxiety. Based on those terrible 90s things.
I like Maximum Carnage.
Maximum Carnage was pretty. I don't know about Separation Anxiety. That one was probably
It was-
terrible.
It was what you'd expect from a 90s Venom
90s
story.
comic book.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, it could have been 90s X-Men. Could have been the Clone Saga. Oh, it probably was part of that. These are clones of Venom now, huh? Huh?
No, I tried
Guys?
that. Actually, I think that's what that was, really. It was like a split, like the
Yeah, they
fucking
split off from Venom.
thing
or
split
something.
off into a bunch of different ones, and that's where they got all those.
The hell is
I mean,
really
that's
going on?
what
terrible
Carnage was.
ones.
So, like, let's do it even more.
Well, Carnage has been around for a while, though.
See what this thing does. I keep forgetting to not comment on the game I'm playing.
No, we don't have time for that. Closter.
God. It
Aha!
kind of looks like Doomsday, only.
That's what I thought
Like
it
a
was.
shitty fuck Doomsday. Like, maybe this game actually came out before Doomsday existed.
Well, it's the death and return of Superman, so
Oh. So why would they put
Wow.
let's Doomsday in here then?
It's probably just a recoloring of the Doomsday model they have.
Doomsday is now here, and he's green.
A being of unknown origin is heading for Metropolis,
Oh, he-
destroying everything.
He
in
still
its
shows up
path.
as what he looked like at the very beginning, where he was all covered up and stuff.
Oh, I see.
Only
Yeah, where he
Superman
was still
can
wearing a
save us now.
containment suit.
It's Doomsday in Metropolis.
Does that mean you get to die and come back with that wicked 90s mullet?
Probably. Probably get to be Cyborg Superman for some reason.
Somebody playing a guitar solo just follows you around.
That might not be that bad.
Every time you punch something, he just plays a new lick. Just like listening to the opening of the Power Rangers theme for like 4 hours while you play the game. Alright. We ready to do this?
I actually considered turning on music in the background while I play, but I didn't know how Twitch would respond to that.
Banned immediately.
Well, like I know other people play music on stream.
Banned immediately. But, hey, can I? No. Okay. Alright. Let's get this show on the road. Are you gonna record or are you just gonna keep playing so you don't fuck anything up?
I have a feeling if I record, the game audio will still come through.
Oh, no. Won't. But I'm mostly afraid that if you switch applications, you might crash something again like earlier. But if you think you can do that safely, you know, whatever. You can just download this from me. It doesn't matter.
You don't matter.
I matter. I matter so much. Kyle, why don't you also record for once, just in case?
I'm afraid.
You can do it. Go to Tools, start recording, and then name it something. And then when I say so, you hit save.
And don't just name it something.
What if I want to name it something?
Don't
You need to name it.
call it
You
table.
can do it. There you go.
Ooh.
Just like that. Let me know when you're ready.
Recording. Is it somewhere other than my...
You should probably say it
Drive.
somewhere where you know where it is. Good. It's a good one to
somewhere
do.
where there's definitely room?
Yeah, it could get pretty big because it's a WAV file. So
Yeah.
like 2
What you're
hours, an hour and a
saying
half
is
of
I
talking
shouldn't
is going to be
save
like
it
a
on my,
gigabyte.
solid state drive.
Probably not the best place. Oh, did I tell you my hard drive fucking broke?
What?
My main OS drive right itself.
Oh shit.
3 fucking days before Fallout comes out. Yeah, 4 days? I don't know. Last night I was using it, accidentally kicked the power cable, apparently.
Oh hey, I can't
Turned off
fly
and
in this
turned
game.
back on. Couldn't find my fucking hard drive anymore.
Damn.
Yep. I'll tell you what I did. I have another hard drive literally sitting in the computer not hooked up because I was too lazy to unscrew it. Plugged that bad boy in and installed Windows on it. It's so slow. I
Really
miss my
need to get
SSD.
a
Have
thing
one
to
Wednesday.
Mount my SSD. Like it's just kind of sitting in there right now.
Well, it's like, what am I gonna? I always just wonder, like, it doesn't have any moving parts, so like, why do I need to mount it in case I
Yeah.
decide to take my desktop on a motorcycle? Like, where's it gonna go?
Well, that's why I haven't bothered yet. But like once in a while, like I will go over to like a friend's place and they'll do like a LAN party kind of thing. I figure maybe I should get something before that happens.
Well, maybe. Just get some twist ties.
Zip tie it in there.
Alright, we're good. Alright. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Save. Alright. Welcome to a special sort of live episode of Does This Podcast Suck?
Or kinda.
They're pretty much all live because it's not like we practice or prepare in any way.
I'm sure nobody has noticed.
Pure professionalism on this side of the table. Kyle joining us, as always. And MT.
I just
They make
died
you do it.
thanks to fucking Doomsday.
MT is currently playing a game for the Extra Life charity thing. So he may talk slightly less than usual.
Or he might not, who knows.
Or he might just start shouting curse words. So, you know, you'll probably just think that's me.
Yeah, I really have to like concentrate on not commenting on the game I'm playing.
It's fucking Doomsday. What?
Stupid jump button, come
What
on!
about Konami? What is that? Alright, whatever, man.
Well, Konami and Doomsday are not that far off.
So, this is episode 55. This week, or this month,
Month, yeah, 'cause some people were too sick to record.
I was. I'm actually kind of still too sick.
Like I was not sick.
But at least my voice doesn't sound weird anymore. I talked to
Yeah.
Kyle on the phone last week. He was like,
Oh man.
"Who the fuck is this?"
Well, like my girlfriend's like, she answers the phone. She's like, before like anything even got said, she's like, "Hold on, I'll give you to him. Just hold on."
Yeah.
I'm
Who the
like,
fuck this
what?
is? I don't know what you want. Let me get Kyle.
So I didn't like see the number or anything, and I'm like, well, this person sounds like they're dying.
And he is.
This is someone calling me from their deathbed? Hello, Kyle. I don't know if we can podcast. So, yeah, lots of stuff happening, I guess. It's still not all that interesting, although we have like 50 articles about Konami in here.
Surprise,
So let's just start
surprise.
with that. We'll go to the other thing after that, but yeah, there's like 50 articles about Konami and Kojima, which it's kind of funny. I put them in order, you know, like the order that they came out. So we have Kojima may have officially finally left Konami, and then we have Konami says Kojima's still there, and then we have Kojima Productions LA is officially closed. And then I know I saw something else where they laid off a ton of people that were supporting the game. That might have been part of closing the studio. And people were
Probably.
really worried, like, so is MGO done? Like, I don't know. I
I'm
guess
sure the
there's-
servers are still running in a closet somewhere, but if something happens,
Kojima just
Probably.
runs it out of his house.
we'll probably have to get like one of their security guards that used to be a game developer to take a look at it.
The one that knows computers because he installed Windows once. Like, can you get your nephew in here? Something's wrong with the server.
It sucks for the people that are really into MGO too, because that, like, they were excited for that, and then they played it for about a month before the fucking studio closed.
Yeah, isn't that sad? Ugh. So I think it's safe to say Kojima's gone. And,
Nope, no,
he
he's
ain't
not.
coming
He's still
back.
there.
No, it's fine. Everything's fine.
They
Everything.
probably have
Don't-
a cardboard cutout in an office like of him.
Just so they can legally say
Like
he's still
the
there.
things from Home Alone. They have a train track and a cardboard cutout. God. Meanwhile, they're bringing back Contra in China.
By a mobile game. Oh boy.
Woo!
It'll be as hard as ever, but you'll have to pay for extra lives.
I don't know what made primarily for Chinese audience could even mean. Like, what does that even mean? It's fucking
Probably
Contra.
means they charge you for everything.
Like, are you gonna shoot dragons or something? Like, what does that even mean? Primarily for China. Like, it'll be in Chinese, I guess. Billy. Konami. Jesus Christ. Just get your shit together. And it's over, okay? It's over. Sorry. Kojima's gone. Anyway. So that's whole. I'm kind of tired of reading about them at this point, you know?
Yep.
Like, I really wish that we'd just stop doing stupid things for a little while. Because
Just stop doing things, period.
just go
Stupid or
bankrupt
otherwise.
and sell all your IP to a company that will use it for something other than fucking gambling machines. Call me idealistic. Anyhow, apparently, Ubisoft is rebranding Uplay rewards features as Ubisoft Club. What a I don't even know why they bother. Could they just like not have Uplay? Could we just do that? I did,
No.
you know, okay, I did the thing I was doing when my hard drive decided to eat itself. I was playing Far Cry. And by playing, I mean I was watching the opening cinematic, and then I kicked the cable, and my computer never booted again. But I distinctly remember the first time I went to boot the fucking thing, I had to wait. It opened Uplay and went, oh, I have to update this. I did that. Then it closed itself. Then I tried to open the game and it said, this is already running. And I was like, oh my god. Finally, I just closed everything, did it again, and it opened Uplay the next time I launched it. So if you guys remember how they were saying they were going to try to make it a little less irritating. I assume all that initial irritating shit was because I hadn't gotten the we're going to stop being so irritating update. I'm just going to assume that. Don't know if that's true or not, but it seems like they're trying, kind of, maybe a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. They're renaming it. It's just this dumb thing. I don't even know why they're renaming it, but it is cool that they have that. Like playing the game gives you points so you can buy things or whatever. Whatever, right? Either of you even used that before?
Nope.
No.
I think I had to log into Uplay once for a game. Then I never did it again.
I used it for Far Cry, but other than that, not at all.
Yeah, it's meh. And then this one's funny. it's like baseball in the U.S., but instead of steroids, we have StarCraft players fixing matches in South Korea. At least that's not as bad for their health, right? Yeah, so 9 people were arrested for their alleged connection to match-fixing StarCraft 2 matches. The Korean Esports Association announced yesterday that after investigating matches involving professional gamers, I'm not going to pronounce that, there was sufficient evidence to charge the players, as well as Team Prime head coach Park something or other. Wasick, and then it says Gerard, and that must be his handle, man. And then several other individuals acted as brokers for blah 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 blah.
You
Organized
can't
crime
handle
groups
his
were also
handle.
integrated.
Jesus.
Organized fucking crime groups were implicated in StarCraft matches.
I guess that's how you know esports is a legitimate thing now.
Jesus, they have like the fucking mob involved in fucking video game matches. Wowie. What the hell Mario is this?
Mario
He's
All-Stars.
probably not on. Oh, it looks weird. Anyhow, yeah, that's just silliness. Oh, this one is good. So after everyone flip your fucking lids about Payday 2 implementing the like fucking mecca of paid DLC, which I don't know that we quite got all of it, really. But one of the things they had done was basically you're supposed to get random loot drops after every match so you can get stuff. Well, they changed it so that it would give you a loot drop and you had to fucking buy a drill to open the fucking drop. So like you just didn't get drops anymore basically in the game. Like that was their, oh, we're gonna update it so that fuck you. And it was like, oh my god. Or you could, buy the specific things too if you're a shite, I guess, and, which is already retarded, especially in a game that's, competitive like that, but I don't know, it's cooperative anyway, so I guess that's not that big of a deal, but yeah, I guess they decided after the internet collectively shit the fucking bed. Oop, maybe we'll just, whoa, maybe we'll just take a step away from that.
It barely did though. Like all they did was you
Well,
can
now you
now
get the
sometimes
drills.
get the drills as a
Yeah.
drop, but they're like pretty
still
rare
buy
from
them.
the sound of it.
They kind of walked it back, but they're kind of shitty people still.
Yeah, well, especially since like there was a thing I saw and something else I watched before Payday 2 came out. They actually flat out said that they would never have like stuff like that ever in their game.
Yep.
Yes, they thought. Different.
Whoops.
Maybe they thought
Oopsie.
nobody would notice.
Yeah. Nobody will notice. Yeah, we fucking noticed. Now this is kind of a boring article. Vivendi buys more Ubisoft stock. It's pretty much what the title says.
And that's pretty much what Vivendi does anymore.
Yeah, they just buy people.
They'll just keep buying stock until they suddenly own them.
Who did they own before?
They had Blizzard,
Blizzard, that's right, okay.
and then they've owned a few things over the years.
It's so weird. They own way too much shit, man. I thought this was kind of funny. So Harmonix got caught reviewing their game on Amazon without saying like who they were. Like you almost can't blame them, but like you can't fucking do that. Like this game's awesome. One of the funnier things was they went and they edited them like later when like with like jokey things like not a Harmonix employee. 10 out of 10 would develop this game again.
Yeah,
But,
like from the sound of it, like it was just like employees doing it on their own. And
Yeah,
then
it wasn't
when
the
the company
company.
found out. They're like,
Like,
don't do that.
Yeah, you can't fucking do that. What you're doing is
And
bad.
they responded quickly. Like, a lot of other times this has happened. Like, the developer's like, what? We don't know what you're talking about. Just
No
Oh.
one here ever does anything that is bad.
oh,
Deny,
it
deny,
was,
deny.
It was nice to see that.
They're like, oh no, we already fixed that. Yeah, that was interesting to say the least. That's really all there was to it. They're like, whoops. Better fix that, guys. In some particularly interesting news, Sony has completely dropped all first-party Vita development.
Oh, kind of. They're still doing little stuff. They're dropping basically AAA development on it.
Yeah, but indie shit, they probably farm that out anyway. That's kind of sad. It's not even that old yet, isn't it? It's newer
It's-
than the 3DS.
May
isn't
not
it?
be that old, but it is that dead.
Oh, well, yeah. The Vita at this point, like, I think half the people that own one have it literally just to do remote play with. I have a friend at work and he bought one, and I don't honestly think he owns any games. I think he has like maybe what he got with Plus. But yeah,
Yeah.
he'll play Destiny at work
Once they put out the
sometimes.
PlayStation TV thing, I was like, now I don't have to buy one of those ever.
Well, yeah, of course, I don't want to buy one of those anyway, but they keep getting cheaper because that's also dead. So that's funny. We're gonna see them for like $10 at some point, and then I'm gonna pull the trigger. Right now, I'm like 30. That's I don't know if I want to spend $30 on something I'm gonna use twice a year. I'll give 30
That's
to
nice to
charity,
have.
but I don't know about paying for a product for that much. It's asking a lot. But yeah, so basically, it's fucked up. Let's see. Yeah, currently first-party studios have no titles in development. Since third parties are working very hard on PS Vita, Sony's own strategy is to focus on the PS4. It's added that the demographic using Vita has become younger, citing the success of Minecraft. That doesn't mean anything. People buy Minecraft on every fucking system that exists, like literally. It's a funny thing to quote. So, yeah. Goodbye, Vita. And not a single fuck was given. In other news, we had an update about how Arkham Knight was going to be released, and it has been re-released for PC,
And it's still terrible.
and it is
Bullshit.
still broken. Although less broken.
What to do?
I believe there was actual talk of things that they may not be able to fix and why. And that just
Wow.
like how in the actual fuck is that possible? I don't understand. Like you got to think about it too. Like The PS4 is a computer. Like, it's just a fucking computer. How can they make a game for the PS4 that runs well? I mean, it's not exactly perfect there either. But how do they make one that's not completely fucked up and broken for something that is essentially a PC and they can't fucking do it on the PC? Like, they developed it on a PC. How does it not run
Like,
on the PC?
What kind of problems are people still having? Is it like hardware related or something?
I don't even know anymore.
They just not like properly set it up for all the different
It just
variations
runs like
that people
shit.
run?
It says game is plagued by stuttering, hitching, freezing, drop frames, general inconsistency.
Wow.
Someone said they have worse frame rates now than they did at launch. It's shit. It's not optimized well. In announcing the relaunch too, WB offered buyers every preceding version of Batman Arkham series on PC for free.
Yeah. I think I saw a thing too. They're just flat out doing full refunds on the game at this point.
I don't know if they I know Green Man Gaming was, and a lot of places are now offering full refunds.
I think WB is
Like
themselves
they
too.
themselves.
Yeah, I swear to God, I saw an article for it. Too lazy to go look though.
Well, it's in here in our in our topic about the podcast.
Oh, the one for
Batman
WB
Arkham
doing
Knight
it.
now offering unconditional
Oh.
refunds to PC gamers through December 31st.
Well, what can I say? My laziness knows no bounds.
That is truly remarkable. I know I saw it somewhere. It
Sad
might
thing
be
is,
the
I do
page
in
you're
fact have the
currently
page up.
looking
I
at.
just wasn't even willing to switch tabs.
And I just gotta say, I don't know why. I don't know. The game is good. I don't know why anyone would buy that on PC after what a shit pile Origins was. Like, you just kind of know that it was gonna happen. Origins was fucked. It's the same fucking company doing it.
Same publisher.
No, it's the same company
Oh,
that
that's
did
right.
the
The
port.
guys that ported it. Yeah. Okay,
The
you're right.
same fucking people. And guess what? The same fucking thing happened. Which is fucking retarded. What is wrong with WB? Like, this is unacceptable.
They're really, honestly, they're like up there with like fucking
Like, how pissed would
EA
you
and
be
Activision for shitty fucking
If you
publishers.
don't even have a console and this was your only way to play Batman, how fucking pissed would you be? Oh, that's funny as shit. George just started playing Arkham Knight while I was saying that last sentence. Well, I guess it works for him. I do have to wonder too. You get all these complaints. Some people just have a fucked up PC, and some people, I hate to say it, if you're using an AMD card, you're gonna have a bad time. Everything seems to run like shit on AMD cards anymore. I think it's lazy developers still, but it sucks. Some people just have weird shit. They're running like fucking Windows 95 or something. I don't know what the fuck they're doing sometimes. I read some of these threads sometimes and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I don't get it. But yeah, like I said, this is just it's completely unacceptable. I just don't understand how. Like, how did this get released and it's so fucking broken? How did it get released in the first place? I would have much rather they just delayed it. Like, just delay it and put out a game that's not fucking broken.
Yeah.
They even, like, they said when they put it out, they acknowledged they failed to fix 2 of the initial bugs that plagued the game. Like, a blog post warns players of a GPU issue affecting Windows 7 users. You know, fucking 80% of their install base. That, crops up after extended gameplay sessions and sees a hard drive paging error issue. Sounds like the hard drive paging issue that originally caused so much trouble with stuttering. So it's the same thing. To solve this, basically, we have to close it and reopen it. And it says Windows 10 owners need to have at least 12 gigabytes of system RAM.
Jesus.
Recommended specs still stand at 8 gigs, which is fucking crazy. 8 gigs? God. And then we're still working with our GPU partners to add full support for SLI and Crossfire. I will say, right there, when you're trying to do shit with 2 video cards, you're fucked. Every fucking game. I had an AMD, an ATI card. It was one of these dual GPU cards. Nothing fucking worked right. Ever. There were games I had to disable the second GPU, or it would be fucked. I guarantee that everyone using this setup is still fucked on like half the games they play. I don't understand why people do that either. Like, I'm gonna buy 2 cards, and my second card's gonna give me like maybe a modest improvement, and everything's gonna be fucking broken and not work right.
It seems like the people that do that, like there's like one very specific game that it like does work with, and that's the only reason they did it.
Yeah,
'Cause they
it
have that
works
kind
on
of
The
money
Witcher.
to burn.
Okay, well. No, you're asking for trouble with that one. But yeah, still, put your game out and make it not fucking broken. I don't think that's much to ask for.
In this day and age, yes it is.
Well, apparently. In happier news, the new Xbox One experience is coming November 12th, which is what? Thursday. That'll be fun. It looks cool. That's the one that updates it to Windows 10, which is silly. I don't know what a Windows 10 under the hood thing is really going to do, but it comes with a new GUI. It looks a lot less busy. I'm looking at the screenshots, and it definitely looks nicer. I gotta say, and I bought an Xbox One, but the interface is fucking horrible.
Yep.
It looks bad. It's awful to use.
It's optimized for Kinect.
And I think that's a big part of it. And
Oh, that
I
is.
don't want to
They've-
buy one of those.
Well, they've said like that's the reason why they're a big reason why they're doing the redesigns because
But-
there's people that don't have an Xbox with Kinect anymore, so they have to
There's-
think about that now.
There's optimized around the Kinect, and then there's just it's so shitty it can't be used without the Kinect. And that's what it actually is. It's not that it's quote unquote optimized for the Kinect. It's not optimized for anything. It's just a big clusterfuck. That's my problem with it. Like, it's not good for anything. Like, there's no interface that it is good for. It's just, if you have a Kinect, it's not so glaringly fucking terrible because you just yell at it all day to do things. So, like, you don't have to worry about how fucking awful it is because you don't have to do anything with it. So, the new one definitely looks like a step forward. So, I'm definitely glad to see that kind of shit happening. And they updated the One Guide or whatever. I don't buy cable. I gotta say, it's funny. I still have to laugh at the whole integration with cable TV. It's like the thing that's like dying is the bandwagon they wanted to hop on, and I don't fucking understand why. Let's integrate this box that young people buy, the same people who don't buy fucking cable. Let's put all these cable TV features into it. Like, what the fuck are you guys thinking? And they're still updating it. I guess someone's using it.
Apparently.
I don't know who. I've never paid for cable TV. Ever. Fuck cable. I have Netflix and Amazon Prime. So, whatever, man. It's just funny. I wonder, like, the console probably ended up being like weaker than the PS4 because of all this shit, and now like and no one really needs it, so it's like kind of sad. Oh well, what are you gonna do?
Buy a PlayStation.
Already did.
Buy another one.
About the right thing the first time. Speaking of which, apparently Sony is doing some sort of esports thing. PlayStation Plus League. I'm not really sure about this one. MT, do you know more about this?
Nope.
The article is pretty sparse on details.
It's because much like most of Sony's announcements is, hey, we're doing a thing. We're going to do this thing.
Here's some stuff, here's a logo, boom!
Check back up with us in like a year or two, and we might have something.
Yeah, maybe PlayStation View will be available to someone outside of. Fuck them, by the way. Phoenix is a fucking huge fucking city, and we're not on their list of cities. And I'm pretty sure there's smaller cities on that list of shit for their goddamn cable thing. I'm tired of your shit, Sony. We're the 6th biggest city in the fucking country.
Maybe it should be the 5th biggest city in the country.
It was a list of 6 fucking cities.
Well, you're failing somewhere, apparently.
And we have faster internet here than most places. I will have you know. We don't have Comcast.
No,
Enough
I
said.
have to give you some reason to want to live out there.
Enough said. I can't find where the... I can't find the cities. Where are you? Yeah, they had like LA and San Francisco and all this other stuff, and I was like, ah! Oh, what are you gonna do? It'll come here, and I'm not gonna buy it anyway.
I don't give a shit.
I just
How
want
dare
to
they
try
not
it.
bring this thing here? I'm not
I
gonna get
mean,
it, but
I would try it. Maybe it'll surprise me. I like the opportunity to give it a shot. Chances are, though, not gonna happen. It's a bit expensive. If I recall, it was gonna be like, wasn't it like $40? Oh, $50. Jesus. That's kind of ooh. It's like the same. That's like the same as cable. Wow, that's even worse than I thought it was gonna be. Damn. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, they got some esports thing, and they've given basically zero fucking details. Oh, there's a whole bunch of games that show under it, but I don't know what that means. You know, they saw stuff like FIFA, Street Fighter, Battlefield Hardline, which, geez, that's old. With
people
I
still
don't
play
know,
that.
like, people ever played that?
I saw one person playing it once
Man, did they have
on
horrible
my friend
timing.
list.
Hey, the whole country's erupting it with rage to the police force. Let's have a game where fucking criminals and police fight in the streets.
And blow buildings up.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have random black pedestrians run out and get shot while we're at it. That people think that's funny, right? Right, guys? Oh God.
Hashtag Black Lives Matter.
So yeah, that's fun stuff. Nintendo's announced their first mobile game. Me chat. Oh wait, what is it? It's called Miitomo? Stop. Miitomo will reportedly use Nintendo's Mii characters to communicate with other players. Apparently in an attempt to foster communication and sharing with people in real life. What is that? What the fuck does that even mean? Do we not, like, sharing, and like, if you need to communicate and share in real life, you fucking talk to each other.
I feel like they should have expanded on the communication thing with their fucking console before moving elsewhere.
Maybe, yeah. How about a messaging system or, I don't know, anything. Anything. It's just, it's silly. This is their first, like, what? God. The first thing they announced. Not a Mario game or, I don't know, something not terrible. Oh, you know, they did announce that Pokemon thing. I mean, we've seen jack shit. It's pretty much vaporware right now, but they did announce it. It's gonna do stuff. People are gonna battle Mewtwo in Times Square. It's gonna happen. It's definitely not just gonna be like one guy there looking like a weirdo because no one's gonna play it. No. It'll be epic. Everyone will play it. In other fun news, the new Mirror's Edge game got delayed. Man, everything is getting delayed on this fucking console generation.
Rather get delayed than suck horribly.
Well,
So,
yeah.
whatever it takes, I guess.
Yep. And yet, games like, say, Batman get delayed and are still a shit pile on one of the consoles. I mean, the PC, but still. So yeah, it's been delayed from February to May 24th. And this is just puzzling. That Activision bought the Candy Crush maker.
Christ.
Why?
The world's going to fucking end.
Activision
Okay.
wants to get into mobile games, and this is their way of
Maybe.
doing it. No, that's what they
But
said.
maybe though, okay, maybe they'll just push all their abusive DLC practices over there because everyone there is used to it,
You're funny. You're
and
hilarious.
they'll use all the money they make from stupid people to make us better games.
No, they're probably just going to like steal all the ideas that they've used to get people addicted to that garbage and fucking just like inject it into their other games.
That's
And try
implying
and
that they
emulate it.
don't already do that.
It'll get worse. Like, have you ever
I mean,
played one
look
of
at
those
Destiny.
games?
Destiny is. Yeah. What? Have I played any of these? No. God, no. They look retarded.
It's horrifying. Like they intentionally, like the level design is made to try and get you to buy shit.
Yeah, that sounds like pretty much everything that Activision already makes.
I've seen that more out of EA than Activision, honestly.
I guess they're both pretty much.
Like and all the Need for Speed games, they like I'm sure they do it with their sports games and stuff too. Like there'll be like a special like thing you can buy for like $10 or $15 that basically just unlocks all the upgrades
Oh yeah,
immediately.
like the Mortal Kombat one to unlock the
Oh,
whole
they did
crypt.
that too.
Jesus Christ.
Like here, you don't want to play the game? Buy so you don't have to.
Hey, remember when they used to have fucking cheat codes for this? Are you kidding me? I saw this and I was like, how the fuck? God, I'm tired of being fleeced by these fuckers. Seriously. Terrible. Speaking of terrible in Activision, Black Ops 3 runs like shit on PC. To the surprise of no one. Man, it's like they just aren't even, they really aren't trying anymore. It used to just be half-assed, like, you know, shitty controls, and now the game just doesn't fucking run.
Kind of inferred that when they were just like, yeah, the last gen stuff, not even gonna have the campaign. It's not gonna bother.
Yeah. Nobody plays this shit anyway. We'll give you a training mode. It's pretty much the same fucking thing. So yeah, they had like, they couldn't select campaign, or like the game literally just went to a black screen, and it's just all kinds of fucked up stuff. One of the fixes was re-downloading the whole game, and then, you know, all kinds of crazy edits to the INI files.
They
Which
couldn't
isn't
select
exactly
the
new.
campaign. Maybe they accidentally bought like the last gen edition.
Well, they couldn't select anything in some cases. You kind of saw that with Mortal Kombat. Like, it didn't download right, or something didn't happen
Yep.
right. Like, I had that with my Mortal Kombat. Like, I had to sit there and just wait. And I had the PS4 version, but apparently I didn't wait long enough to launch the game. Even though it let me, it wasn't done installing it.
Fucking Dragon Age Inquisition did something weird like that, because when
They're
I
like-
played it originally, it was on the PS4 I had that like stopped reading discs. So I got a new one, and when I got the DLC, I went and bought it, and like the game had installed before the patch did, or something like that, or it wasn't done installing before the patch installed. So when I tried to play, it wouldn't load my save because it didn't recognize that it had updated. I had to wait like a
Ugh.
day before it like went through.
Oh, hey, I'm fucked up. Whoops. Yeah, that sounds about right. Good times, huh?
Yeah.
And then we have another delay here for Battleborn. There's so many of these fucking things, I don't even know anymore. I was like, Gearbox? What? I can't, the names too, like, isn't Blizzard making something that's name sounds just like Battleborn?
Overwatch.
Whatever. It's all the same fucking shit. What is this one?
Well, I'm sure it's a MOBA or an arena shooter, one or the other. That seems to be the thing nowadays.
I don't know. It got delayed. Got delayed 3 months from, hey, February to May. I just can't give a shit about all this stuff. There's too many of them. Now, you sat and watched the parts of the Blizzard Con thing, right?
I didn't really watch anything. I just went to like one of those sites that covers Blizzard stuff and read all the highlights.
Alright, so what's
I
going on?
just kind of pulled out like the biggest stuff, I guess you would call it. The first thing was that like turns out Overwatch is not going to be a free-to-play game. Everybody thought it would be because all those kinds of games generally are. You know, like the arena shooter. Here's a shitload of characters. You know, you'll get so many for free, and then you'll buy them if you want them. Or otherwise, they'll rotate them out, kind of thing. But no, they announced it'll actually be a bot thing, and it'll be multi-platform. It's going to be on Xbox One, PS4, and PC. And like pricing wise, like you can get it for $40 on PC, like just the base game. Otherwise, like it'll be $60 on PS4 and Xbox One, but it come with like more stuff or whatever, and you can get that version on PC as well. But
I wonder what that more stuff is gonna mean.
I think when it launches, it'll have, I think they said 21 characters to pick from. I mean, it's a pretty solid amount of characters, I guess. I don't know, I've never really played that kind of game before, so.
What is it again? It's a MOBA?
No, it's like an arena shooter.
Oh, it's a F2
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
like different class, well, it's like class
Like-
types, you know, each character does its own kind of thing.
No one improves upon these things. I don't know why we need 14 TF2s. We don't even need 2 TF2s. One's enough.
Been hearing good things about the game, like they got the beta just started like a couple weeks ago, I think.
I guess my question is, why would I play this instead of TF2, which I might add is free?
Yeah, that'll be the thing. Like I was hoping to get into the beta so I could at least try it. I don't
Yeah, I
see,
mean, I
foresee
would've
myself
tried it. I don't
buying
care,
it unless they
but
put a
would've-
campaign kind of thing in, but
Yeah.
we will see.
And that's the
Oh.
other thing. I'm losing interest very quickly in multiplayer only games.
Yeah.
Like if I have to, well, a lot of it is I don't really like competitive multiplayer games, and I never really have
Yeah.
because
That's-
I'm not good at them. Like it's not fun to suck, and I don't want to put the amount of effort in that's required to get good at it.
I think the only game I've played where I've actually consistently enjoyed the multiplayer, like the PvP part, is Destiny, because suddenly I stopped sucking. I don't know if it's because the people that were good at it stopped playing.
Everyone has stopped playing.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
There are still a shitload of people playing.
Well, none of us play.
Yeah, I noticed.
We
Started
just
getting off
did
early on
right
Tuesdays.
when you started
and-
getting off
yeah.
early. It's still too late for me.
Now, because
As soon as you started getting off early, fucking time changed. Like 2 weeks
Yep.
later. I'm gonna get off early. And it's gone. So it's, now I'm off at 10. Oh, now it's 11. But it would have been 12. We would have been getting off work when I went to bed.
Other than that, they also announced the formation of Activision Blizzard Studios, which will be a film and movie studio devoted to making that kind of thing for all their IPs. Like
Can
the
we
ones
just
that
skip
they,
this StarCraft? Like, fuck Warcraft, please. Medieval
I didn't
shit.
say anything about Warcraft.
No, I'm just saying, like, they're making movies, I'd rather they just write to StarCraft.
Oh.
'Cause that shit's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, StarCraft was one of the things I had up there. Like, because, yeah, they mentioned Warcraft, StarCraft, Diablo, and then, like, Call of Duty and Skylanders on the Activision side of it.
The one thing
That's
that
the-
made Warcraft interesting, I guess, to me, always, was the fact that, like, the orcs aren't, it's not your typical thing. They're, like, aliens
Yeah.
that come through, like, a magic portal, and I was like, okay, that's kind of
from another
interesting.
planet. Yeah.
Like, okay, that's interesting. I find that interesting. That was a nice spin, and it looks like the movie is
Doing
you know,
that.
Doing that. and they didn't puss out and like change all
Yeah.
that. So that's cool.
Well, I mean, the trailer that they put out, it was a little typical fantasy trailer, but it does seem like they are keeping some of the crazier shit in place that would make most people go, "What are you doing?"
Yeah,
So
and I never
that
played
gives me some
WoW,
hope.
so I don't know what all that ties in with. And
There
there's
won't
just
really,
something
there shouldn't
about
be really any actual like WoW tie-in. This is like strictly like Warcraft 1, basically.
I don't know what it is about. Like as soon as WoW is mentioned, my eyes just roll back in my head, and I just stop caring because I don't know. What I think because I don't know. I just have this bad association with it.
Well, to their like benefit, the thing isn't actually like the movie is just called Warcraft. It's not World
Yeah.
of Warcraft, so
Yeah.
that's like promise there too. But I mean, it could end up being really good. It could also end up being like a horrifying flop, and that will make or break what they do beyond that, I'm sure.
I wish they'd just make animated movies. I don't want to see a live action of Warcraft.
Well, it looks
I
like
really
half of it's
don't.
going to be animated anyway.
Yeah, why didn't they just animate all of it? I really don't understand. Like, DC's had a lot of successful cartoon movies. I don't. Who's the audience for a live action Warcraft movie? Who is the audience for that? The neckbeards will see a cartoon. Like, what? Like, it looks like a poor man's Lord of the Rings from that commercial.
I wouldn't say poor man's, but
A starving, destitute man's Lord of the Rings?
yeah, like a lot of what they showed seemed a little cliche, but I could see them going better places with it. I don't know. Anyways, getting away from the movie thing. Well, to finish up with the studio thing, like the first thing they're doing is some fucking Skylanders cartoon. Not surprised. Really not surprised. I mean, that thing sells.
Followed by an Angry Birds series.
No, they already have an Angry Birds cartoon. They're making a movie.
Oh my god.
That's
I'm
a
dead.
whole different thing, though. They also made mention of like doing like movie, like an extended universe, like movie, TV show, etc. for Call of Duty, which made me go,
Why?
"Wait, is there a story?"
Yeah. There's no story.
Well, Black Ops games have
fuck
had
is-
a continuing story of sorts.
Maybe they'll work with that, but like, is it actually a continuing story, or is it a continuing story like Modern Warfare was, where it's just the same story again?
I don't know.
only
I never-
after the first story.
I never played the campaign of those, but I know at least 1 and 2 are directly connected.
Yeah, well, I know 3 continues off of it too, from the sound of the raving, like drooling that the person I know at work who plays Call of Duty games is doing. He keeps trying to defend the story, and I'm like, just stop.
Just please don't.
Zap.
Please.
But the last like big thing that I saw is once Legacy of the Void comes out, the third part of StarCraft 2, they'll start doing story-driven DLC releases.
That's cool.
And the first one of those will be like next spring, revolving around Nova. What was she, a ghost?
Yep.
Ghost? Hey, that was the one that the StarCraft Ghost was supposed to be about.
Yeah, well, when I saw the trailer, I was like, holy shit, are they bringing Ghost back? And then I was like, oh, no, this is still just StarCraft 2.
That would be too good.
I know that we.
People
I
would
wonder
like,
if
people would
for
like
that
it too
game,
much.
But you gotta think
From
that
that,
game
though.
never got released because it was probably just completely awful.
I played it.
Yeah. Well, they've never had like a great track record with console stuff, so
Plus, they've never made a shooter.
yeah.
I played it at E3 one year, so it was playable.
It was playable.
Well, I only-
Sparkling review.
I only played like one match and there was like a line, so it's like I had time to sit down and absorb every little detail of it.
I can't help but imagine the story though is like, you know, cannibalized from what that was going to be.
Oh yeah.
Much like I'm
Probably.
pretty sure Overwatch is like some remnants of that Titanfall thing, or not Titanfall, Project Titan, whatever it was that they were doing. That other MMO that they gave up on.
Because why would anyone buy another MMO from Blizzard if it's not WoW? I didn't really understand the let's make another one, even though we have the most successful one ever made.
Yeah. Until
The
that
game that
dies,
everyone
they
tries to
probably
beat.
shouldn't try again.
We're gonna try to beat our own game that no one else can beat.
I can't help but imagine, like, part of their plan maybe was because, you know, their subscriber base was dropping pretty steadily at that point. Maybe they thought they could get it out just as WoW died, and then all of a sudden people were like, nah, we'll keep playing this. They're like, we probably shouldn't put out another one then.
Apparently. That new StarCraft expansion comes out same day as Fallout. Good timing on that one, huh? Jesus, what is wrong with them? Do they not know? Like, it's Fallout, guys. Like, you're not gonna do that. Not gonna happen.
Well, I mean, the Koreans probably don't care about Fallout.
I guess.
I'm just gonna go with that excuse. And
I guess. So. I'm just not
Leave
gonna
it at
buy it
that.
right now. I got like 80 other games to play, and when I'm finally done, I will buy StarCraft. I should probably beat the second expansion before I play the third.
yeah,
So,
probably.
I'll probably just end up buying all three, and then buying the third and just playing through all three of them.
I'm gonna get it because I haven't played any other Fallout game, and I will not play 4 until I do. Because I'm weird like that.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't know about you.
I was reading a thing about StarCraft 2, though. I guess this one's gonna have, they're gonna have a bunch of, like, co-op missions.
That's weird.
But sound at least mildly interesting. Of course, that means I'm gonna have to buy 2 copies of it now so my girlfriend can play. Like, I was thinking, because
Sucker.
we bought the other ones, like, we each have our own copies, but this time I was like, we're just gonna play it for the story, so I'll just buy 1 copy and we can just both play off the same account.
Yeah,
And then
about that.
And then I'm like, oh, well,
They know. They know.
fucking Blizzard.
Know exactly what they're doing.
Your house is bugged by Blizzard.
Probably.
What they're doing is
Played WoW long enough, they're bound to put something on my computer.
they've slipped some fucking crack onto your mouse. The only explanation.
Yeah, that was only really cool sounding stuff that I heard. Everything else was like, Warcraft movie, World of Warcraft expansion.
A patch is coming for Diablo.
Etc.
With
Oh,
some
yeah, there's
meaningless
that,
shit.
It sounded like it's more of the same, basically. Like,
Yeah.
hey, we're making this game suck slightly less every time we do something. Enjoy. I mean, not to say
Yeah.
that the game sucks exactly, but
Oh, it did.
it did. But
It
now
sucked
it's fine
hard.
now.
Yeah, it's a fine.
They keep improving it. Good for them.
It's just not quite enough to make me stop playing other games.
Yeah. Well, we played it enough when it was shitty that
Yeah.
it's still
Yeah.
kind of that bad
I'm
taste.
still kind of burned out. Still. Forever.
Well. Like I play it, I'll play it like an hour or two, like once every 2 weeks maybe. Just when I'm bored and want to dick around in something that I don't really have to focus on.
Yeah, I pretty much haven't opened it since everyone else was playing.
So for like the 2 days when that big patch came out.
It was a couple weeks. I remember KK lost his internet though, and then Nick never really knew what the fuck was going on. No one ever
Did he
played.
just buy it on a whim too? Like I'm
Yeah.
not gonna buy that next day. I bought it.
Well, I kept telling him, "Hey, we'll play together at some point," and I don't know. I think other stuff happened, and then we just never did that.
Yeah.
Because when we started, we literally just said, "Sit there. I'm gonna level you up. Just stand right there."
Even David didn't play terribly long his time around, and normally he's the one that sticks with things a little longer
I
than
know.
everybody else.
Long after everyone else has stopped, there's David
I didn't play at
putting in
all.
the time. Well, aren't you special?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Real special. But yeah, lots of little news on there, but nothing life changing.
Yeah. I kind of figured there wouldn't be anything terribly new to announce because I knew they'd talk about the next WoW expansion and with StarCraft 2's thing coming out and Overwatch getting close. Like,
Everyone was
hoping-
shitting themselves that Diablo would get an expansion too.
Yeah, I was hoping they might say something, but I wasn't really expecting it with all the other shit they had lined up. I'm sure we'll hear something by next year, though. They're bound to put at least one more out.
Oh yeah. Do not doubt that. And then the last thing is a Mass Effect 4 teaser.
Another one.
Well, what's interesting about this one is there's the person narrating is the female shepherd,
Oh,
but
What's that
people
even
been speculating basically. Spoilers for Mass Effect 3 ahead. You've played all of that, right?
I've played like 2 hours of the first one now. So no.
I hate you.
But was that actually supposed to be a teaser thing? Like, I thought it was just like they magically made their own day for the series in 7
yeah.
day.
They've had it
But
for
it's
a
kind
while.
of a thing.
It's like Bungie's 777 thing.
Because it ties into the Andromeda thing.
Yeah. Okay.
There's lots of complicated reasons why, but basically the prevailing theory is they sent like an arc away with
So essentially,
humanity.
if you have any knowledge of the series whatsoever, it actually meant something.
Well, no. If you were a super fucking nerd, or you just
Oh.
read what the super fucking nerds are talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take
There's
your
some
word for it.
obscure shit happen, and it might be. Yeah, it's complicated. I don't want to go too far into it because it kind of involves, plot line things from Mass Effect 3, so.
I legitimately want to play those games. I have them. I just need to actually fucking play them.
Then
Keep
do it.
getting distracted by other shit.
It'll be
Yeah,
kind
that's why I haven't played Far Cry 3 yet.
it'll be kind of interesting to see what ending they decide to make full canon for the next Mass Effect, but I don't know.
Well, I feel like with this one, they have a good way of just avoiding it. Because the thing they're doing might have happened, like... The theory is they sent away a bunch of people during Mass Effect 3 off to a different galaxy.
Well, yeah, that
So,
happened
like,
in one of the
they're
endings.
completely removed from all of that shit. And they may just never explore the other ending. They may just ignore it completely. Although, I guess if they're... Either one of the endings would be invalidated, but I'm not going to get into that.
I'd
Weird
have to
shit.
go back and read all the theories because it's been a while since I played that game and I don't really remember the ending all that much. Like,
I remember disappointment.
Yeah, I remember that very clearly. But I mean, like, specific details about what happened in it.
I'd like
Yeah.
to really dig into those soon. Like, I know one thing that made me sound excited. It started the first one, and then, like, there was all that shit coming out, like, oh, they're probably gonna, release the collection for the next gen stuff. Like, god damn it. But I stopped, and I haven't heard a single thing since then.
What do you have it on, PS3?
Yeah.
Ugh. Gross. You're not on PC, plebe.
I have Mass Effect 2 on PC because they gave it free with Dragon Age 2.
That's funny.
Shows you
Use
how
my
confident they
fucking
were in
Steam
that
account.
game.
If you want, you can use my Steam account to play
No.
Mass Effect
Why
1.
Play it on the PS3, it'll be fine.
You shouldn't. It's a terrible person.
I actually thought about
Like
getting.
you, I actually still use my PS3.
Dude, that shit is dead to me.
I actually thought about getting the PC version of Mass Effect 2 to play during this stream. It's been
Well,
long enough
after
to where
my,
that will still be fun.
Like last night when I went into the store to download Beyond Good and Evil, like I was like, oh, I probably shouldn't ever do that again. Like everything else works fine still, but yeah, if you try loading the store, I don't know what the hell they did to that, but it hates everybody.
Oh, yeah, how it runs like complete ass. That was before the PS4 came out. They did that. Like, I don't know, every update to the store is just balls everywhere. You think that'd be the one thing that they would want to not fuck up, the store?
Yeah. Oh shit. Although every time I use my PS3 also, I kind of faintly dream about the day when the PS4 will do the same fucking things that it has for like 10 years.
You shut your whore mouth. Someday we'll be able to play videos and listen to music. None of that don't matter for me, because what I want is fucking Google Play integration, and they keep doing
I
other
definitely
shit.
want that.
Adding everything but.
Oh, definitely. They'll never fucking add it. It'll probably be Google's fault. You know they're total cunts about their services sometimes. Like when they got rid of like eTalk and replaced it with Hangouts, and now no one can make a Hangouts client except Google. So there's a good chance that even if they wanted to integrate it, they just can't. We'll see though. I think that would be the one thing that Google would probably want other companies to, use. But I'm not holding my breath. Anyhow,
Did you see that
so I
they
guess that about does it for news. Huh?
they changed the now the YouTube Red is out. The music
Yeah.
thing we have now is now YouTube Red.
Yeah. Well, now it actually works. Because before, for some reason, it was kind of fucky. The whatever it was, music key or whatever, YouTube. I don't know what the fuck it was called.
I think that's what it was, but I never really messed with it.
Yeah, I didn't care. Plus, ooh, an ad-free experience. You know how I do that? I run ad block.
Yeah. But I'm curious to see how it will affect our YouTube page, if at all.
Yeah, it probably won't affect it at all.
I don't think I can make enough money on it for it to be, to be a difference.
Yeah. It'll go from 0 cents to 0 cents. We did get our podcast in the Google Play Music thing now.
Yep.
FYI, people,
whenever that happens.
when that launches, already in it. Had to go fix a bunch of shit on our website because it did not like our RSS feed. Being a great big bitch about that. Had to go fix a bunch of stuff. But yeah, we're gonna be in there. Anyhow, I guess that pretty much covers the news aspect. So, MT and I have been playing Halo 5,
Yep.
and it pretty much sucks.
It's not great.
I say this as a person who only bought an Xbox to play Halo and Sunset Overdrive. It sucks. It's not like the worst thing ever, but it's probably the worst Halo game I've played.
Yeah, I've had like a couple people I know that are like super hardcore, like die-hard Halo fans. Or like you ask them about, it and they're like, eh.
It's alright.
Yeah.
And Halo's a big deal for me. It was. It's one of the first games that I played to death. Like, I had an Xbox, and there weren't many games for Xbox. So I played a lot of Halo. And I love Halo. And this game, it doesn't feel right. The whole no local co-op thing really leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And, I don't know, the story is, and even for a Halo game, it's pretty terrible. And I'm not exactly, a fucking story critic. I'm not that picky about story.
How about this? How does it compare to Destiny?
It's on par.
Oh, ouch.
Mm-hmm.
Like vanilla
Well,
Destiny, or
okay.
as it stands now?
Maybe as it stands now. It
Okay,
does have
that's-
cutscenes, so
that's
it's got that
a
going
little
It's got,
for
it's
it.
got a story,
They
so
don't
there's
make any
that.
fucking sense, but it has them.
Oh, so it's a lot like Destiny.
I think part of it is I'm not that hardcore. I have no fucking clue what the fuck is going on, ever. We're playing, I'm like, what are we doing? Whatever, just hit down and run towards the fucking dot, because I don't understand anything.
Also, like, I don't want to play as people that aren't Master Chief.
Yeah, I don't want to be Locke. I don't want to be Fred. There's a guy named Fred.
I'm
He's
okay
a
with-
fucking Spartan.
I'm okay with
Named
being Nathan
Fred.
Fillion, but that's about it.
There's a Spartan named Fred. Why? And why does MT have to be Fred?
Oh man.
It's clearly not a last name, whereas Locke obviously is. I don't know why that guy got called Fred and all the other people have last names. Though. It's weird to me.
Well,
Oh no, MT just lost.
the Spartans all go by their first names. Or not the Spartans, but Master Chief's people. Kelly
Oh, is that
and
one?
Fred and whatnot.
Oh, I see. And then Team Osiris, they all go by their last names. Yeah, it's just, the story is just, the gameplay, it's off. I think that, as odd as it sounds, it's like it's too fast, and like, all the weapons are just so similar. They seem to just blend together, like,
Yep.
in the original Halo games, weapons made such a big difference. There were times I would literally, to get 3 weapons at the same time, I'd run through hallways, continually switching out my weapons so I could keep throwing it in front of me, and shit like that, because it mattered. And now I just pick up whatever's nearby that has automatic. Like, it doesn't matter. They're all the same. There's nothing special. I feel like headshots barely register anymore. And everything just kind of feels shitty. So it's just, I don't know, it's just disappointing.
And the AI is not very smart. Team AI.
And the AI is retarded.
They have
God.
a down but not out type mechanic, and like you can hit X to like call out and say I need help or whatever. And I did that one time when we were playing earlier today, and I was looking at an AI character standing on a cliff, like 5 feet away from me, not moving. And my guy was like screaming, "I need help here! I'm down!" Just fucking like staring at me, like, what the hell?
What is wrong with you?
And then that motherfucker
Yeah.
stole the other vehicle from me.
Yeah, so we're playing, and there's a point where you're supposed to fly this little ship around, and there's 2 of them, and one of the AI fucking steals one of them, and MT can't get one, so he has to walk the whole way. What the
Wow.
fuck? I couldn't fucking believe it. I'm like, is this for real right now? I tried shooting at him. I had MT stand on top of my ship, and he'd jump onto the other one to try to take it, and we just couldn't get it. Wasn't happening. Ugh, so terrible. So the game it's just kind of disappointing. Well, MT's kicking ass with smoke over here. What have you been playing, Kyle?
Oh, a lot of random shit that I've been playing for a while. Trying to finally finish up Kingdom Hearts 2, my last playthrough on that. I played through Broken Age, that was that game that Tim Schafer had on Kickstarter. They put it out free on PS Plus. It was actually pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I was like surprised. Like a lot of his newer stuff has just been okay. Like this is probably the best thing he's done in recent years, I would say. I liked it better than some of his older stuff that I've played, you know. Like I think I was talking about Grim Fandango, it was just okay. You know, everybody holds that one up as one of the best games ever made.
I think
by
it's one of
him.
those you had to be there kind of thing.
Yeah, it doesn't really hold up nowadays, but like this is pretty good. Like you switch between 2 different characters, and it's kind of cool because like the story, like they each have like a separate story, and they don't seem like they have anything to do with each other whatsoever. There's like the one, it's like a girl in a village. She's gonna get sacrificed to a monster to keep it from destroying their village or whatever, and she decides fuck that and like kicks it in the face and runs off. And then like the kid, it's like more like a sci-fi game. Like you're on a ship with like a computer AI that's like mildly creepy, and you decide to rebel against it essentially. But then like as the game goes on, they start to tie, like their stories start to tie together, and it was kind of cool how they did that. And then like it's traditional point and click thing like he always does, but like you gotta kind of play them simultaneously because like certain solutions to puzzles you can only find in the other person's game. then you can switch like as you want. Like you just go into the menu and switch between the two, and they'll pick you up where you left off. But I had a lot of fun with it. It was pretty funny overall. Like one of the best parts of it is like right at the beginning of the game, on the boys' side, the sci-fi one, you have like this spoon that will actually talk to you, and you can keep
Of
like
course.
you use it on like everything, and like he'll comment on it and stuff, and like you keep trying to give it to other people, and the spoon doesn't like that. And then there's a fork and a knife too that you end up finding eventually, and the knife is like really funny. He's like angry as shit and just wants to stab everything. And like if you try to like make the spoon and the knife interact, they get like all weird about it. But like it's the kind of the type of humor I would expect from his games that I didn't see in like a few of them that he's done recently. So it was nice to see. So overall, it was a pretty good game. Kind of short, but usually that kind of stuff is anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think I played much other than that. I was hoping to get into like the Overwatch beta, but that didn't happen.
I beat Metal Gear Solid 5 finally.
Finally.
Good game. I liked it.
I beat part 1 of
Ending
Metal Gear
got
Solid
okay.
5 again.
Listen, you're apparently never-ending Let's Play.
Well, it's never ending because I played through the story first and then started doing my Let's Play
Yeah.
again.
You did it for funsies, and then you did it for Let's Play.
Well, I wanted to enjoy the story, and I can't really do that while I'm trying to be entertaining.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I thoroughly played the shit out of that game. I did everything. Except near the end, the missions literally just turn into, here's a harder version of another mission. And that's fucking stupid. So, I didn't do those. I did a couple.
You don't have to,
But
at
at
least.
some point I was just like, you don't have to beat the game. So I pretty much did exactly what I needed to beat the game, and then I quit. And I mean, I got all kinds of shit. My mother base is all fucking upgraded, all the shit. Forward operating base is upgraded pretty good. I even got to the point where I got the tranquilizer pistol with like unlimited silencer on it and shit. So, you know, I played the fuck out of it. I will note something I thought was nice was FOB never got attacked. And I think as long as you don't attack people, you will never get attacked. At least that's what it seems like. I think like the moment you go to attack people, it's on. But yeah. I enjoyed it. Then I started playing Mortal Kombat X again. It's still pretty fun. Told myself I need to at least beat the story before I stop playing the game. I guess I'm not that interested in the multiplayer. Like maybe when people come over, you know, I played it with people. And I pretty much completely stopped playing Destiny for the last few weeks. I hopped on to get like a sword. I think that's pretty much it though. Fallout 4 comes out in a few days.
Means you guys really won't play Destiny.
Huh?
So which means I really won't see you guys on Destiny.
Well, I'm not
Like
getting,
ever again.
I'm not getting Fallout, so
PS4.
I may.
What?
Said I'm not getting Fallout 4.
Oh.
So you
What?
I
might.
still won't see you on Destiny, but okay.
I've been playing a little bit here and there, but only like when I'm bored and have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't really been playing much either. I just get on to do, like, you know, get some, or do the daily stuff and then get off. Like, I wanted to try out Trials of Osiris because they changed that up a bit apparently. Like, I didn't know until I went and looked. But they actually have bounties for it now. They give you, like, the reward chests off of the bounties instead of just like, only being able to get the shit from, like, winning. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Fallout. All I care about now.
playing a
I'll be doing
lot
an
of Metal Gear.
unboxing for that one.
Fancy.
Yeah, I got the legend. Kudos to them. They actually made the collector's edition for PC, and that like never happens. Good on them. For not fucking me. Oh, and I dug out my Nexus 4 to use for my Pip-Boy. I'm ready.
Nerd.
You're just jelly.
Yeah, that's it.
Calling me a nerd as he plays video games.
I'm doing it for charity, though.
Even
Yeah,
bigger
man.
nerd.
I'm a helpful nerd, unlike some people.
A helpful nerd. I help people fix things. So, I guess that about does it.
Sure.
Anything else to add, guys?
Nothing that will be relevant by the time this podcast goes up.
I'm actually writing a review for Metal Gear Solid, I might add. I guess the Batman one's just never gonna happen. I've kind of lost my motivation. I would say, based on that, Metal Gear Solid's probably better than Batman. Anyway, with that, bid you adieu. Thank you for joining us, Kyle.
Yep.
And thank you for joining us, MT.
You're welcome.
And MT's got another 8 hours of streaming ahead of him.
Ugh.
I
Don't
wonder
remind
how
me.
many of those hours will be him asleep in his computer chair.
Hopefully none of them, but I'll see. I'm okay now, but I think I'll be fading in the next hour or two.
I'm gonna get on at like 9 and I'm just gonna see you there like it's just gonna be Mario standing in the middle of a field somewhere.
Like very angry at me.
Or be
What?
Sonic sitting there tapping his foot.
What's the
Come on,
matter?
fucker.
Play my game.
This is the 90s and I have attitude. Why am I not moving? Oh gosh.
Jeez, I hope the Lundish people are up sometime soon to keep me company.
Yeah, Lucy might be back.
Because
You'll be good.
honestly, like by myself talking to nobody, I'm gonna be fucking bored.
Yep.
Kyle's too good to hang
Anyway.
out with me.
We will see you guys in roughly 2 weeks.
Yeah, we'll see.
As long as nobody gets sick again.
Yeah. 2 weeks should be just enough time that I will. Oh, wait. In 2 weeks. Yeah, that'll be just right before I go on vacation. How convenient. So until then, goodbye. Stop recording.
Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. That's better.
Yeah, seriously, Halo has pretty much sucked. Alright. I'm gonna
And we-
watch Angry Joe.
And we get to go through that again sometime soon too. Hooray!
Forgot I was doing that. What do I make